Hey guys, super excited. I want to get you guys introduced to our brand new bikes here at E3 Fitness. So we've swapped out our Life Fitness bikes. We have Stages, local company out of Boulder, huge in the power meter part of cycling. So really reliable data we're going to get from these bikes. But I want to make sure everybody's comfortable getting set up on them because it's the best way for us to ensure that the next person that uses the bike will have a great experience as well. So we're going to avoid any of the rickety-rackety that comes with us torquing on these bikes, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is set your seat height. All right, when doing that, guys, there's this lever has to be fully pulled into the unlocked position, and then we can pull it for our height. Once we find the height that we want and we lock in, be sure to push that lever all the way to locked. That is going to eliminate any shaking. There should not be any rattling at all whatsoever on that seat. Then you can go ahead and move your fore-aft position. We can get this set, and once we have that set, we're going to go ahead and then just twist righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right? So we're going to twist that nice and tight, right? So there should be no movement. So we got no movement here. Remove the handlebars, same thing works. We're going to go into the unlocked position, get your height of your handlebar, set it in, and then ensure you fully lock it into place. There are icons on there for locked and unlocked. We're going to make sure those are locked in so it doesn't rattle on you. You're going to get your handlebars the same way, moved one way or the other, and then lock them in, okay? So now that I got everything tightened down, the bike shouldn't move, shouldn't have any of that wobble that came from our older bikes, all right? Then we're going to be set up to go. Now these bikes are SPD compatible, so you can clip in if you have shoes that clip in. You can clip in on the one side, and then of course we have the baskets on the opposite side to tighten into the foot, so no matter whether you do or do not have cycling specific shoes, you can still get the push and the pull using glutes, hamstrings, and quads instead of just hammering on the pedals, all right? Now, there are 9 bikes that are set here with simple screens that are gonna give you data. You simply hit the stage button to turn them on, and you're gonna find yourself getting data from whether it be warm up or working through the workouts, all right? There's an average button over here to look at your averages, and you can just kind of work yourself through the data. Nice light button there if you're here in the evening. Now, these are the bikes that we're gonna be using for both large group, small group training sessions, and also what we're gonna be using when we run self-cycle. When we have some of the self-directed programs, we'll be using the Stages solo bikes, which are gonna be the ones with the large monitors. The setup is exactly the same, but the monitor is obviously where the program is run from, and you're gonna walk yourself through them. They're all signed into our administrator login, so you can get an unlimited amount of workouts in there. You can create your own profile within there, so you can save and store things as the weeks go on. Super jacked up about these bikes. One cool feature, and I want to show this to you guys real quick. The dial for making this harder or easier now is this simple blue dial with the arrows. So this makes it harder. Now, you'll know in a lot of the programs, you'll have a good amount of resistance, but you need a little kick, you need a little punch. This black lever right here is going to be your 3-stage punch. From here, as soon as you move it to the middle, that instantly gives you a lot more resistance, and then boom, a lot more resistance. Think of this as a 1x, 2x, 3x. It's a really easy way to add tension without having to mess with the dial mid-class or mid-workout. If your instructor tells you to turn it up, you're able to do that really easily with this black lever. When you're done with your bike, be sure it's always placed to the left so the person behind you gets a fresh bike to start up. That's the instruction on these bikes, guys. Thanks for watching this. We want to just make sure that we keep these in great working order for everybody. And if we do all of those steps before every time we ride, we'll ensure that this is a great experience for all of us, whether it's directed or undirected coaching. Thanks a lot, guys. Look forward to having you in the new year.